of people took. But what I'm saying is Mintheart wanted to date him thinking he was almost 20 until she found out he was 18. And I found that kind of like, I didn't appreciate the fact that she got upset when she found out he was younger than he was saying. And it made me think, well, she's putting herself willingly in these situations. She knew how old he was or how old she thought he was. And I'm not saying under any circumstance am I saying she deserves it. Am I ever, in no other circumstance, am I saying anything like, that she, it's like what Azzy said. No, I'm just saying I'm concerned about the fact that she's willingly putting herself in those situations. That's all I'm saying, because I do care about children's safety. I don't blame a child. Yeah.
If you don't like me calling her a whore, how about we call her a cock sniffer?
I don't. Well,
hilarious.
Considering the fact, considering the fact, I don't know her entire history, but we do know she was abused and shit with her home life, and I'm not sure if she grew up thinking that was normal to date older men or something. Because I grew up, I did grow up in an environment where I was abused at a young age in a manner of pedophilia and shit. So so I didn't understand when I was when another pedophile got to me at around the same age Mintheart's at. I didn't understand what was wrong about it. I even now Mintheart is being told and does understand, but I'm saying maybe I don't know. Maybe it's hard to explain. I can't, but I do think that it is concerning that she does put herself willingly in those situations. Though I'm not saying under any. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I guess.
Yeah, yes, and I will pose. As one teenager, or speaking about another. She likes to sniff cocks.
Oh, what the fuck!
Damn it!
I'm not going to
trying my best not to laugh too hard.
I'm trying to bring some levity to this situation.
I understand.
It's clearly a fucked situation. She obviously knowingly puts herself in these situations, meaning she does have some promiscuous nature. And I'm trying to express that through a funny and comedic means because I want to bring some lightheartedness into this call.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
So, but I do not know Mintheart personally. Everything I know about her, I have seen through tweets or vaguely through stories I've heard, and I do not personally know if she enjoys sniffing penises. If she does, good for her. That's her prerogative. But at the same time, the penises she is attempting to hypothetically sniff are the wrong ones.
So to speak.
Oh yes, this is all hypothetical, of course. And not because she's trying to date men significantly older than her, and that's wrong.
Right. And the reason I compared Ravendusk to Mintheart is because Ravendusk was using herself as pedophile bait. Like, she was going after actual pedophiles as a underage child. And I don't say I am concerned about that.
I'm definitely concerned about that.
I don't hate Mintheart or Ravendusk. I don't think they're bad people. I'm just concerned for the things they do that put themselves in harm's way. I think that's
they both have.
Here's the thing, though, but Mintheart doesn't put herself out there as pedo bait.
No, she does not, but she does, go after older men. At least she's been proven to do so on one occasion.
Except for that APEC thing where we were completely wrong about that one.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, I wasn't believing it. At first I was like, okay, is there any evidence? And Mintheart and APEC both denied it. Fallen Wish just needs to get the fuck off of her ass about that. Just, I hated how she was just like, oh, I offhandedly mentioned he's a pedophile. I mean, you don't offhandedly mention someone's a pedophile, bitch. You just don't.
But yeah, Raven and both Mintheart, they both very much do display questionable behaviors, and they really should not be online. And if they are online, they should very much be heavily monitored.
It should be.
I think Ravendusk a little more than Mintheart because Ravendusk is a lot younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
13-year-olds almost 17, I think.
Yeah, 13-year-olds should be monitored, most definitely.
Wait,
They-
what were you saying, Mal?
Was I gonna say something? I forget.
You said Mad Plush?
No?
No, okay, just making sure. I thought I heard that.
No, I don't think he said that.
All right, I'm sorry.
I lost my train of thought.
All right.
Raven, in my personal opinion, I think Raven should have very minimal contact with the internet at all because of her mental health issue. I do not believe people with paranoid schizophrenia should have access to an area where people regularly threaten to locate your address and assault you in a million different ways.
Yeah, what exactly is paranoid schizophrenia? I've heard of
It's where
schizophrenia,
you-
but never.
It's more like paranoid.
Can I explain this?
Schizophrenia.
Can I
Just
explain this?
Let Elf explain it, Kayla.
Yeah.
You're aware of what schizophrenia is when you have hallucinations. Paranoid schizophrenia is when you are so paranoid you are hallucinating that people are following you, people are watching you in a room, people are out to get you and hunt you down.
Right.
And it can manifest as actual, like, physical hallucinations where you are seeing shadow men following you home. Or you're
Right.
seeing suited black men in black, suited figures in the doorways, watching you, waiting for you so they can capture you. Things like that. So
Right.
being in an area where you very easily accidentally can, say, wander onto scary stories about people following you home and killing you, or where
Right.
there's communities of people that just specifically dox people to hunt them down and harass them in real life.
Yeah.
That is not an area safe for someone with paranoid schizophrenia.
Yeah. No, I completely understand
And
that.
especially someone as young as her, at 13, a very pivotal point of mental development. She should be shielded from that slightly so she can adjust in a way that will make her schizophrenia not as prominent.
Yeah. Or not as the way my therapist described it isn't schizophrenia I have, but the way my therapist described how my brain works is kind of similar, where I have something like with the limbic system it's called, and basically it's firing off 24/7 like a fight or flight instinct, constantly on guard. And essentially someone with paranoid schizophrenia would basically be having the same effect, I would assume, due to everything going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like they would be focused their brain would focus solely on the paranoia. Basically, I'm not going to say obviously my work in therapy, but I'll tell the context of basically my therapist was today telling me, you don't understand things the way people do, and because I was telling him how maybe I shouldn't I don't understand things the way a lot of people do normally with
I know that.
situations and shit. Yeah, because
I know that. Milkable Sharks, I remember that.
yeah,
Hey,
and
Elf, have you seen like the Black
you-
Swan?